if you would be in the room now with this version of you, this younger self who was set to, that version really set the direction for your life in some way. And I find it fascinating. And sometimes we are completely blind to the fact that we're in a pivotal moment of our life in a way. And you could arm that younger self of you with something, a piece of wisdom, advice, tools, like, or somebody who just made that decision on how to set the path for their life. What would you give them?
I would tell them, actually, I would give them the same piece of advice I got from someone else a few years later. I was sitting at a dinner, one of these rubber chicken dinners that you go to when you're a young lawyer, even though you don't want to be there. And I was sitting next to another legal professional. This is Montreal, and he was telling me about his past. He was a very successful professional. He was a Quebec notary and basically the equivalent of a real estate lawyer. And he said, the one thing I noticed was all my friends, all my cohort, uh, were always looking for the next big thing for their career. So they checkerboarded around a lot. They were always looking, what's better than what I'm doing right now. He said, whereas I decided, I'm at a good firm. I think I can be happy here. I'm just going to stick it out. And at every moment, every inflection moment where he had the should I stay or should I leave, he said, I'm staying. And he ended up having an extraordinarily successful and lucrative career behind his desk. He got to do all kinds of things that he never could have imagined when he was that young professional. And what he didn't realize was he planted a thought in the back of my mind, and that at every inflection point where I thought about leaving or trying something else, or maybe I was in a period of, a brief period of unhappiness, and those things will happen over the course of a career, or lack of fulfillment. I just said to myself, I'm taking Harvey's advice. I'm
Hmm.
going to stick with it and see where it takes me. And when I wrote my manual for young professionals and students, it's called Take Charge. I put in just a chapter on that advice and what it meant for me.